Good morning, YouTube. Brian Lord, Ambry Lofts, Eastern Kentucky. Gonna take the birds today on their very first training toss. It's 32 miles, 30 to 32 miles. We're gonna be heading to Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We're just come through Frenchburg. Frenchburg is about 10 miles from our house. So I thought I'd kind of show you guys these foothills and everything that the birds have to traverse to make it back home. Again, we're in the Daniel Boone National Forest area, the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We're closer to West Virginia than we are Lexington, Kentucky. So, kind of give you a general idea of where we're at. We're way east in Kentucky, but the sun's starting to come up just slightly. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:10, and yeah, we're gonna head on this way and get these birds turned up. Just wanted to kind of show you the terrain a little bit, so you guys see what we're dealing with here. This is another reason why I don't do a lot of training tosses, like which would be the normal, like 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 5 mile, 10 mile, and progressively jump them out further and further, you know, every couple days. I used to do that, and it just, I lost too many birds. One, it was hard to find training spots. We could go into West Liberty, which is like 8 miles from the house, you know, over by the high school and the ball fields, you know, flatter area, and turn out birds there. But you're down in like a valley, you know, you're in a soup bowl, chili bowl, you know, and once the birds would have to get up over the ridge, a lot of times we would lose half the birds, you know. And generally speaking, when we're doing road training, the first few times at this 30-mile spot, yeah, I'll track them to see how they do, but essentially they basically have like all day to get home, because I know there's going to be a few that generally make a mistake and overfly the loft, go in the wrong direction. Hell, they may go up into Ohio, you know, and then have to come back. So it's just for knowledge. Get the birds woke up, you know. They've been doing great loft flying at the house, even with the heat and the humidity. They're doing absolutely wonderful. Myself, on the other hand, being home over the last month trying to work on this loft extension, has just about killed me. Consequences of a sedentary lifestyle, being a truck driver, I suppose. But that heat and humidity, man, just kicks my butt. And then, of course, being on a little bit of a ridge ourselves, where the loft's at, walking down to the garage because I forgot to grab a 2x4, walking back up, oh shit, I forgot the damn saw, you know, whatever, takes a toll on an old fella. But the loft's coming along, and I'll show you that in the next video. It's a slow progression. Again, I haven't been home a whole lot, but the times that I have been home, you know, I try to get out there as early as I can in the morning before it gets too hot. And, you know, I usually work till about 2, and then I'm fried. And then I usually try to come back around 6 when it kind of cools off a little bit. But, story of our life. I did tell the wife, though, I said, if there's ever a next time where we need a loft or an addition, I'm buying the damn building. let them Amish guys build it in their nice warehouse, and then bring it out on a skid, you know, on a trailer, set it up. But it is what it is. But yeah, just wanted to, I hope you guys can see. I'm trying to keep the thing steady here, but a lot of ridges, a lot of valleys, a lot of peaks. Over this way they call them hollers. But it's enough to mess up the birds. So yesterday I did a hand inventory on all the birds, check their flights, see how their body weight was, because we're using the Frank McLaughlin feed recommendations that he's been putting out, with the high barley mix. So the birds are physically fit. They are definitely, as Frank would call, buoyant. Feel like an empty water bottle in your hand. And I'm not used to that. So, to me, they kind of feel like they're too thin, a few of them. But, got to stick with the program. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. I'm going to stick with it and see how everything plays out. Again, they do feel good in the hand. Like I said, they just feel a little thin to me as compared to years past. But maybe that I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Like Frank says, keep them light, keep them buoyant, feed them what they need based on the output that you're trying to gain from them. For training and things of that nature. It is the heat of the summer, so they're not going to eat a whole lot. But when I fed them yesterday, we have 21 birds, and I fed them 3 cups, okay, which is more than enough for that amount of birds. They devoured it, even all the barley. I had to wind up giving them another cup and a half to ease them off. So, they are eating. We do have to adjust it a little bit, give them a little bit extra, which is fine. But yeah, they're doing good. We did the hand inventory. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. I got so many thoughts in my mind. We started with 22 birds. 2 of them were last year's late hatches. Those 2 hens, they're still here. We hatched out 15 of our own from round 2, and then we purchased 2 blacks from my friend El Moro down in Florida, and we also purchased 3 from the internet, and those are basically New Laureate bloodline. The only one that we're missing is the solid black from El Moro, and I think that was taken by a hawk. My wife's been saying that the hawk's been a little bit bad this year, which is unusual for us. I mean, yeah, we see them and stuff, but they generally don't mess with the birds. But hey, maybe they got one, or maybe the black was a fly away or something. I don't know, but the nest mate is still here, and it feels fine. That bird is a little wiry, but it's a test group. But yeah, we're doing good. We're only down 1 bird as of this morning. And again, I think it was more of a flyaway, or the hawk caught it. More than likely, it was the hawk. But you see, we got all these curves: left, right, up, down, left, right. Yeah, it's a little crazy. I know when our kids were smaller, younger, 6, 7, that our daughter Emma, every time we'd come to Kentucky to visit family and stuff, she'd have to go lay down in the back. She's like, I'm gonna be sick. Because it's like a roller coaster ride, But yeah, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. and we should be getting to our spot soon. You see we got a little bit of low-laying fog. I know you can't see it real good from right here, but once you get past all that fog, you can see all the different like ridges. Not quite tall enough to be mountains, like most people would think of mountains, but it's close enough, you know. But these birds gotta think, they gotta work to get home, and I have confidence. I have confidence in them. I got some ridicule when I started doing it like this from some of the guys in the club. Oh, that's too far, man. That's too far. You're gonna lose all your birds. You know, you're a fool. It's not like you breed a whole lot of birds anyway, you know. And which is true, I don't. Yes, I have the room and the space and all that, but I'd rather breed quality birds than quantity of birds. And I used to tell the guys all the time, well, what does it matter? I can only ship 20 a race during young bird season anyway. So why do I need to breed 60? You know? I mean, I breed, you know, try to get around 34 or so to breed for myself. And with my losses, it usually puts me around 20, 22, 19, somewhere in there. And that's fine, because I want to test every bird every week anyway. You know, I don't want to have to split my team up into 2 groups, 3 groups like some of these guys do, because they have to have birds. You know, I want a small team, a competent team that can race every week. You know, and I want to send the whole team. I don't want to have, okay, well, did this one fly last week? Yep, okay, got to put it back, you know, and grab a different one, or put a colored chip marker on it or something like that. Okay, red team goes today, blue team goes next week. That's just way too much. Only because I'm not home. You know, if I was home on a full-time basis, you know, possibly, but you know, I don't know. I don't even know if I would do that. I think I would just stick to what's been working for me. Just keep training and getting better quality birds to use as breeders, test them out, purchase them, you know, stick to my program, my indexes, my spreadsheets. But it seems to work for me. It may not work for you, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. Yep. I swear it's not too much farther. It feels like it though, but it's really not. We're gonna come into Mount Sterling, which is just a couple more curves, and we're gonna go to a place called Botts Park, B-O-T-T-S Park, Botts Park. It's over by the Pilot truck stop in Mount Sterling. So if you guys want to look that up or something, you can do it. And if you put in your Google search, like your map, your Google Maps, go Mount Sterling to Ezel, E-Z-E-L, Kentucky. We're right on the Ezel West Liberty city line kind of thing. And that'll give you a good little guesstimate. But yeah, it's like 32 miles, air miles, something like that. So birds in the back, they were rested well. Didn't give me no fuss, just took them right off the perch this morning. Had 2 birds, got a little squirrely, you know how they do. Jump down, act like a fool. I'm always afraid they're gonna hurt themselves when they do that, but everybody's good. So how was your guys' old bird season? Those of you that was flying old birds should be wrapped up for the most part for most clubs. I hope you did well. I hope your results, you're able to document and collect all that data for each bird, whether it's a yearling or a old bird, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, whatever. If you're honest with that data, and tracking it, then those are the ones that are giving you a good idea of which breeders to keep if you bred them yourself, you know. And then the other ones, he's like, okay, either you get a new mate next year or you're out, right? That's right. It's the only way you'll improve. Goodness gracious. I haven't been this way in a while. Usually in the big truck, I'll come from Moorhead. Moorhead's a straighter route. It doesn't seem, it's the same distance. Because I used to use Moorhead as a training spot too. I got there's a Family Dollar distribution center over there that I used to go to in the big truck. And wide open fields all around it, you know. I used to use that as a training toss. I might use it as a training toss this year. It's when you're looking at it on the line of flight, they come to Mount Sterling first, and then Moorhead would be like if they were to overfly, sort of thing. And it's only like 30 miles between Mount Sterling and Moorhead. But Moorhead is exactly north of us on the map, and then Mount Sterling is, you know, northwest slightly, you know what I mean? Lexington is northwest of us, kind of thing. But yeah, these birds are gonna do good. I know it. They were flying good yesterday out there in that heat with me when I was out there working. They'd take off for 20 minutes, come back panting, go in, get a drink, because I just left open loft, open windows, you know, come and go as they please. Next thing you know, I'm doing something at the loft, and I hear, you hear the whole group take off, and meow, they're off again, you know. So they can handle the heat and humidity. Oh, I sure can. I promise people, we're almost here. Ba-da-ba-bum. Get these birds up. I hear you back there, buddies. Don't be fighting. Save your energy. Went ahead and got them fresh water this morning before we left. I did put a splash. What I call a splash is probably only like 2 tablespoons, I guess, of apple cider vinegar in their water. Dropping's been looking good. I do need to clean the loft at some point today or tomorrow for their section, but droppings look good, normal. Birds are healthy. Some of them on their 3rd flight, some of them on their 8th flight. Not a whole lot of body molt going on, you know, head molt or nothing. Overall, you know, they feel good. It's just a little bit different of a feel that I'm used to. And then, like, again, it's probably because I was overfeeding them. You know, I had big barges in my hands. But these guys are fit and trim. They're like a greyhound dog. You know, thin, hardly any body fat on them. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll work. But if not, we got time to adjust the feed before racing season starts. So that's all we're trying to do, is get to racing season, have the best birds ready to go. Got to compete, because don't you know I'm gonna talk a lot of smack. I gotta talk smack to the flyers, you know. All right, now we're coming into Mount Sterling, and we're gonna take this turn here, go towards 64, I-64, which this road here will take us right past the Pilot. I might even stop in there and get me a cup of coffee for the ride home. of a Bots Park. Oh, look at that sun. I don't know if you guys can see it. The sun's kind of got that pink, orangey pink hue to it. Still got some low-laying fog. But as you can tell, looks like we got pretty much gonna have nice blue skies, very little to no clouds. Oh yeah. And I didn't even check the weather. I just said I'm taking them. Yeah, we're getting down here at a good time. Almost 6:30 now. How come when you're trying to get somewhere, there's always somebody in your fucking way? Come on, man. You can go faster than 40. It's 55 through here. Shit. We're gonna go through this little roundabout, and then the Bots Park will be on the right-hand side. Good day for Trinitas. I understand the concept of a roundabout, but when you're in a big truck, roundabouts suck. Everybody wants to cut you off in the roundabout. They don't know you need that extra lane. All right, here we go. Bots Park. Was the gate open? All right, perfect. Herbert Bots Nature Park. Yeah. Okay, babies, hold on. Get you out in just a second. And then what I do is I just park in this first little spot because it's more up on the hill than anything, and then I'll put them out here behind us. Oh yeah, look at that sun just starting to creep up over the top of the trees. Let's go get these birds out. Ooh, my legs are a little tight. Hey, babies. Yeah. Smile, you're on camera. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's put you guys out right here. There we go. We'll let you settle up right there. Sun's coming up right up over there. I've got these little bit bigger crates. They have the door on each end. You know, I could slide them off. I picked them up down in Florida, down in Spring Hill or Brooksville at Tommy's feed shop down there. Oh, this was, oh well, hell, when we lived down there, so 10 years ago. Really good. I like them because you can open them up on both sides. But we're gonna let them settle just a bit. See that sun's coming up right there? Probably turn them out right when that sun gets above that tree line. Yeah. You can see there's some of that low-laying fog down in there. Let's look over this field over here, back behind us. Yeah, see there's a little bit of fog right through there. You can see the line. But up above it, clouds, nice blue sky. Yeah, sun's wanting to do it. Yep. Morning, babies. Time to go exercise before it gets too hot. Alright, Let's see. Let me get a time check here. 6:34. 6:34 a.m. And here we got a guy coming over here with his walking and his little dog. All right. That sun's just up over that tree right there. Probably have to wait for these guys to come back by. Damn it. It's always something. Oh no, they're gonna walk straight down. Okay, I didn't see how the path goes like that. So we can turn them out. All right, babies. Let's go. There we go, babies. There you go, babies. Look good. Again, first road toss, 32 air miles. And they need to turn and kind of go that way. But they're going to be all right. I got confidence in them. Here they are. Yeah. All right, people. Well, I'm gonna get this crate turned up again. Sorry that I was real talkative and long-winded, but I'm a pigeon flyer just like you, so I need to get home. I need to get home and watch them. Call them in. Come on, come on. You guys have a great morning. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.